In our Sunrise Smart Start news this morning, a 16-year-old boy and two others in custody after a police chase late last night in Rochester. Officers say they spotted a stolen vehicle around 10 o'clock that was taken during a carjacking in Greece. During the foot chase, police were able to apprehend the teenage suspect. The other suspects were seen getting into another vehicle. Police then pursued that car until it was ultimately stopped on Copeland Street in Rochester. The 32-year-old suspect was taken into custody along with the driver. Police say illegal narcotics were found in that car. Charges are pending in this case. Also, overnight, police investigating a rollover crash on 490 East at 390 North in Gates. This happened around 11:30. No word this morning on any injuries. We'll keep you updated on this story throughout the morning. Well, the Supreme Court justices listening to arguments in a gun control case, the first major gun control case they've listened to in more than a decade. The case centering around a New York law, which requires applicants for a concealed carry license to show a special need in order to be approved. Joined by Washington correspondent Alexandra Limon, live in D.C. this morning. Alexandra, good morning. What are the justices saying about the law here in New York?
Well, as you know, the lawyers for the NRA branch in New York argued that the New York law is just too restrictive and it infringes upon people's Second Amendment rights to carry weapons and also their right to self-defense. And some of the Supreme Court justices, as you know, it's now a conservative 6-3 majority. Some of those justices did seem receptive or at least open to hearing out this argument. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts, for example, said that it is only in public places where there are other people where you would have a need for a gun for self-defense. He said when you're out in the woods, it's unlikely anyone's going to rob you. On the other hand, though, the more liberal justices like Stephen Breyer question, if you don't allow states to make their own restrictions, does that mean then that they can't restrict concealed carry in schools, for example, or in places that serve alcohol? Justice Breyer pointed to statistics that show that people who become intoxicated and who do have guns in many cases end up dead. So there was some very spirited debate about what types of restrictions states should be able to implement.
And this is a case we are following closely. Alexandra, thank you for your insight this morning. Governor Hochul here in New York commenting on the case, saying, quote, "The scourge of gun violence has taken far too many lives. I'm proud that New York is a national model for the strongest gun safety laws." All right, have a look at this. Michigan's Upper Peninsula, the UP, James Gilbert, getting record amounts of snow yesterday. The National Weather Service measuring 11 inches falling Wednesday, the most in that area since 1988. All right.
Wow.
Nothing like that around these parts, although maybe a little grapple.
Yeah, right.
In someone's yard, James.
Yeah, certainly.
Yours, maybe?
I had a little bit. I know a couple of other spots did as well. I'm sure that record may be either for November. I know they get plenty more than 11 inches.
Right. It has to be for this time of year.
Yeah, for this time
the same
of year,
thing.
Certainly. An early record for them. We never see 11 inches this early. We still are looking for that record. Don't see it happening anytime soon. If you're thinking about getting on the bike, a lot of people bike now because they got the e-bikes that can just rip along. I've seen some people on the bikes and they're not pedaling. I'm like, what's going on here? Maybe you're getting on the e-bike this morning. Gloves worthy as we start off around freezing. Climbing to the mid-40s this afternoon. No chance for rain or snow later today. Could still see maybe a wet snowflake the next couple hours, but otherwise looking good. We'll have a weekend forecast coming up at the end of the show, Mark.
All right, James, thank you. Let's get another check of the roads now with our sunrise traffic. We mentioned it a few minutes ago, an accident into our newsroom in Rochester, Bay Street at Portland Avenue. The main arteries, 390, 490, and 590 up to speed. The thruway is moving along nicely as well. The Rochester City School District releasing an action plan amid a string of violence in and around schools. 4 main components here addressed at a meeting last night. Student conduct, which highlights the district's increased supervision within buildings by staff members. Social, emotional, mental health support, detailing assistance for students and employees. Violence occurring outside the school, addressing changes to security at certain schools, and staffing shortages, highlighting the district's efforts to hire more people. Not all Officials are pleased with this new plan. Teachers Union President Adam Urbanski says many issues were left on the table.
It's more of the same, empty rhetoric, but really no action. They're doing nothing, but they're writing it up as if they're doing something. So this sounds good, but it's not good in sound.
The school superintendent, Leslie Meyer-Small, says there is plenty of work to do to curb violence. In a statement adding, disruptions happen in schools, and while they are not acceptable, the way in which we speak about our students has a lasting impact on them, our families, and this community. Former Rochester Police Chief LaRon Singletary planning a run for Congress in the 25th District. According to the Federal Election Commission, Singletary has filed to run as a Republican. New York's 25th District is currently held, that seat, by Democrat Joe Morelli. Singletary was fired by Mayor Lovely Warren last year after details about Daniel Prude's death following an encounter with Rochester police first became public. Singletary disputed the claims made by Mayor Warren at the time and filed a lawsuit against both the mayor and the city. Now, a campaign website says the official announcement for Singletary's congressional bid will come up later today. News 8 is your local election headquarters. Mayor-elect of Rochester, Malik Evans, outlining his plans for the city during an introductory press conference. He says a big priority will be combating an uptick in violent crime, especially involving youth. It comes as police are investigating the fatal shooting of a 15-year-old boy, Jameer Wade, who was killed Tuesday night. No arrests have been made in that case. Evans says his plan will include creating a violence prevention committee focusing on finding and disrupting the illegal flow of guns into our area. Evans says he will increase mental health services in Rochester and work with the county and hospitals to make sure they're accessible to everyone. And the mayor-elect also announcing a youth opportunity agenda to focus on bringing more programs to the city for younger people.
If young people are given the opportunities, they are less likely to get involved in violence. Think about if a young person had so much to do that they wouldn't think about picking up that gun or doing whatever it is that they're doing as it relates to violence.
Well, Rochester police say the majority of guns used in crimes here locally come from out of state. We're following several close races in Monroe County, including that for Irondequoit Town Supervisor. Republican Roy Fitzpatrick leading Democrat Joe Morelli Jr. by about 400 votes. Absentee ballots can be collected until the 9th. They will not be counted, however, until November 16th. For more results on our races, head to rochesterfirst.com. All right, here's what some folks will be talking about at the water cooler this morning. The Strong National Museum of Play announcing this year's inductees into the National Toy Hall of Fame today. This year's finalists, the American Girl dolls, Battleship, Billiards, Cabbage Patch Kids, and others. The National Toy Hall of Fame established in 1998, recognizing toys that have inspired creative play and, of course, are iconic in nature. Hard to argue with just about anything on that list. It'll be interesting to see which toys bubble up to the top this year.
Right, yeah. We're still in the pretty basic stage at my house with my 9-month-old. Usually a shaker does it.
Yeah. Just about anything can be a toy for a 9-month-old.
Yes, exactly. Wires, spoons.
Snow shovel.
Yeah, there you go. Doesn't take much.
No.
And we certainly will get a little bit more advanced, I'm sure, in the next couple of years. And he'll eventually get on the bus.
Yes, he will.
At the bus stop. And it's going to be a winter jacket-worthy morning. Certainly a cold start. A lot of spots in the 20s across the region, but some sun we get this afternoon gets us into the 40s, and it's only up from here, Mark. Friday looks great, mostly sunny. We get into the 50s Saturday, Sunday. Daylight saving time ends. A couple of really nice days ahead.
All right, we'll look forward to all of it. That's it for us for now here on Sunrise. Our next update coming up in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.